T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Everyone, hello. T-Man 978 I am. Right now I'm reviewing Star Wars The Black Series Retro 6-inch Yoda. And if I would have paid $20 for this thing, I'd be so upset. So I'm happy I found it on clearance, as you saw in my toy hunt. Because you watch all of my videos, don't you? I hope you're watching this one. Sad. Why are Optimus and Megatron standing there, you might be wondering. You'll understand in 5 years. It'll make sense when Disney owns Hasbro. But anywho, they're popular with all the old people who watch my channel. My Punisher review, my Magical Punisher review, exclusively people from the age range of 35 to 44 watched that video so far. I'm like, wow, and everybody male, according to my analytics. Anywho, this thing is little, it's small, it looks like Yoda, it has better paint than the old one, I would imagine, because there's a lot of texture and detail in there. He's kind of always looking off to the right, it looks like, a little bit because of this eye. They had no business trying to sell this for $20 because, yeah, it's not worth $20 to me anyway. It's on like a ball joint, so you can do all this and that, up and down. That's the ball joint right there. It doesn't rock back, doesn't rock forward. Of course, he can rotate his head and whatnot. He has this charm thingy around the neck. I haven't watched the original trilogy in a while, so I have no clue what that is. And he has this realistic snake. Well, I guess in a galaxy far, far away, they can have a realistic snake somewhere. This thing around his waist with this rope hanging off, it actually feels like a rubbery material, so it feels like very elastic. I want to pull that down so I can get the rope off, but I am honestly scared. This cane is mega pliable. Don't like that. But underneath, he does have on this brown suit right there. I think you got to see this a little bit in the prequel trilogy when he was fighting Count Dooku, who I don't have and now I want. But amazingly, he has arms that go out to the side depending on how they're rotated, and depending on the arm, it can go all the way out. I can get this one all the way out. There is no bicep swivel from what I can tell, but it does have, I'll lift the sleeve up, as double jointed elbows. Shocked about that. It has the typical Star Wars Black Series diaphragm joint or lower torso ball right there, so you can get all that rocket motion. The legs can kick out decently for an old dude. You can kick forward that much, kick back that much. He only has thigh rotation and no knees. And then he doesn't have ankle pivot. It's just up and down, up and down. I guess he came out before they thought ankle pivot was important. They did that with the original Marvel Legends, or the Hasbro Marvel Legends. He has this roll of the dice action right there, and of course the wrists rotate on both hands. He also comes with this green lightsaber. There you go with that. Let's put it in his hands if I can, or in his hand. So I don't know whether this was for the prequel trilogy, because he doesn't look so raggedy, but I guess he wouldn't have been too much older than he was in the prequel trilogy. And what is it, Empire Strikes Back or whatever? I keep forgetting which movie came after A New Hope. Don't yell at me, but let me see if I can get this robe off. But before that, size comparison, here he is next to Masterpiece Optimus and Masterpiece Megatron right there. Here he is next to you. Mace Windu. Here he is next to you. Call Obsidian, another greenish alien dude. Here he is next to you. Deadpool. You get the idea. Wait, I'm not done yet. Here he is next to Emperor Palpatine. I guess he would be like sort of the nemesis to Yoda a little bit. What's making this tough for me is he actually has hips. A little green alien with hips. What does he need hips for? And I am dumb, and I'm not going to cut any of that out. This actually detaches. I took his head off so I can get that little necklace thing off. But this is just almost like a ratted old t-shirt. As it should be, I guess. Here's what he's working with underneath of that. So it's weird. I've never seen a figure have double jointed elbows and not have bicep swivel. That's weird. So this right here, this is what's stopping his freaking shoulder from going in without like precision movement, and it's hard to see what you're doing when he's covered in that robe. It would have been nice if they put this detail right there, but they didn't paint it. That would have been nice if they painted it. And I'm making up stories. When he fought Count Dooku, yeah, you could see this underneath of his robe, but he didn't take that robe off from now that I'm thinking about it. He wasn't all the way completely brown during that fight. But, oh yeah, I did this by accident. The blade of the lightsaber comes out. So, I don't know, if you wanted to make your own little raggedy outfit for him, you can do that. But, I don't know, the only downside to this to me is the fact that he does have, I didn't show this off, he has ankle swivel, but no ankle pivot, and he doesn't have knees. I mean, this is still kind of better than the first raccoon that they gave us. Well, I think the second rocket did have knees. So I wish they would have updated him on that, but basically the whole purpose of this wave is to give the old toys new paint, and they did that. They accomplished it. I know it's the goal of this little robe to be ratty, but it is like falling and shedding apart all over the place as I manipulate this thing. So, I'm gonna put them back together. But final thoughts. It's decent for what he is. Like, he's a little green alien dude. He's mostly just, since he wasn't all that energetic in the original movies, he was in the prequel trilogy, that was an awesome scene. I'm not gonna lie, that fight between him and Count Dooku, and then at the end of the fight, he starts limping with the cane like he was not capable of doing what he just got finished doing. That was hilarious. But yeah, it's mostly a prop because he's barely posable. You can pose his arms and whatnot and have him seated. That's cool. He has these pegs under there. So if you can get this dude on clearance, I would definitely recommend that. If you pay $20 for this thing, you will be definitely regretting your purchase, because he is not $20 worth of fun. There are several better figures for $20 out there. Anywho, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, D-Man 978 out of here.
Purchasing link in the description there will be.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really you should click those videos. Click that shit.